What's up, first time home buyer? In today's video, I'm going to discuss a few key points like transfer duties and how much money you need saved in that savings account of yours before you can start looking to buy property. My name is Kobus from Team Denal, and here is the first point of this video. Do not assume based on your income in what property price bracket you can start shopping at. There are so many variables that the financial institutions take into account when considering your affordability for a primary residence that you want to buy or even for an investment. So just to avoid the ultimate disappointment of finding the house of your dreams and then finding out afterwards that you actually can't afford it or the bank doesn't want to afford you that loan, you need to get pre-approved. And I'm linking the best bond originator in the Western Cape down in the description to help you get pre-approved so that you can make a very well-informed financial decision. Secondly, when you find the property of your dreams, you've waited so long, why do you want to play games? Make an offer and make sure it is your best offer. How do you know that it's your best offer? When you look at the offer that you're making versus asking price, you've got to be very confident in yourself to say, I'm willing to lose this house that I've got my heart set on based on the price that I'm offering, that if it doesn't happen, it is not meant to be. But you can't have any measure of doubt in the back of your mind that you might be able to squeeze 15, 10, 20, 30,000 Rand out to buy this place, because essentially for that seller, that is an extra 15, 20, 25, 50,000 Rand in his pocket. For you, it is 30 bucks. It is 100 Rand, it is 80 Rand a month. So just think about that. A very sensitive topic when everyone moves in is that they see defects and things that are not right that they did not see on the first viewing. My advice to you is to ask enough questions and look at every single thing. There are property disclosures that need to be signed by sellers, and you need to be signing that as a buyer to confirm that there aren't any defects on the property that the owner knows of. So that protects you and that protects the current seller as well, so that when you move in and something wasn't disclosed, you've got on black and white, on paper, something that you can take back to the attorneys and you've got a foot to stand on, and then it'll be a back and forth from there onwards. Another form that comes with the OTP, the offer to purchase that you are signing, is a fixtures and fittings form. There's nothing more frustrating moving into a property and those floating shelves that were on the wall or the loose standing gas stove has been exchanged for a cheaper one because that was a smeg and you never knew that those things were going to transpire, and now you have to buy new floating shelves. So just to save yourself that stress and that anxiety and frustration, make sure to get a fixtures and fittings list from the agent signed by the seller. One of the biggest topics in buying real estate is that massive lifetime savings lump sum that you need to pay over to the attorneys. Now, I've got to put a disclaimer in here, the attorneys don't take all of that money for themselves, so I'm going to show you a breakdown of where that money is going to, who gets what, and what you need to prepare yourself for. I'm also going to include where you can find different calculators to calculate all of these fees that you need to know about. So what you're seeing on my screen right now is a attorney's website, and on many attorneys' websites they've got multiple calculators that you can use, and it's free and it's extremely accurate. Right, so let's look at a purchase price of 1.2 million. That's sort of the entry first time buyer's price bracket. At the moment might be slightly lower, but let's calculate. So there are always two attorneys involved in a transaction. It's the transferring attorney and the bond attorney, and depending on who the attorneys are, they might be on the bank's role of attorneys, who they refer those bond transfers to, or bond registrations to as well. So the transfer cost calculator shows us when you purchase a property of 1.2 million, the fees look like this. First of all, everything that you need, everything for that transfer to happen on the transferring attorney side is 33,446. Then we go over to the bond calculator, and let's say you didn't put a deposit down and you need a full bond approval to be able to purchase this house for your family. You're looking at the 34 plus the 28 on the bond attorney side. And it gives you a good breakdown of where all these costs are coming from, and then you can save, print and email this to yourself. Let's look at what a bond repayment is going to be on a 1.2 million rand property. We're looking at 20 years. Usually they apply first for that, and then prime interest rate at the moment is 7, but let's say you get 7.5. We calculate that. The interest repayment is 1,120,000 that you repay. So the total payment, if you keep the property for 20 years, you pay 2,320,000. So that's a massive difference. You just bought that property at 1.2. That's why we say you can make money off the bank's money, because you don't pay off this house, because then you pay all of that interest and you blah, blah, blah. But for the purpose of this video, your monthly installment would be 9,667.
And now I hope that you found value in this video, enough so that you would smash the like button and subscribe, because there's more of this coming your way in the next couple of months. I will see you on the sold side. Peace out from Team Dunel.